everybody, it's Emily here with Super Sister Fitness, and I'm pumped to be here today to bring you an ab sculpt workout. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, we so appreciate it if you like this workout, if you find it helpful, to like the video on YouTube, to make sure that you comment letting us know what you want to see more of, and of course subscribe to the Super Sister Fitness channel. Okay, so for today's workout, all you're gonna need is space to move around. Now I've got this nice big water bottle that I'm gonna be using as a prop. You can use a light dumbbell or you can just use body weight. So it really doesn't matter if you don't have access to anything, that is totally okay. We're gonna be going through a circuit of intense ab exercises. We're gonna be doing a lot of things that are very dynamic to really get a well-rounded abdominal workout. So here's what I ask. Listen to your body, take breaks when you need to, and I'm gonna show you different variations that can make it a little bit harder or a little bit easier, so pick the option that works best for you. Okay, are you ready? Let's do this. So we're gonna start with the warm-up. Make sure that you've got some space to move around. To begin, we'll start on our hands and our knees. Now from this position, we'll just go into a cat-cow. So first, press your hips back, arch your back, lift your head up. Inhale, and now exhale, round your back, draw your hips forward and drop your head. Inhale up, and exhale as you round. Oh, feels good to start the day with movement. Whew. If you're tuning in, you want some tunes on, feel free to turn them on to crank this up a little bit. Good, let's do one more each way. And from here, come down onto your stomach. Extend your arms out to the side. Bend one knee, we're going into scorpion. We've done this one before, right? Lift your leg up and now rotate over to the opposite side. Ooh, you might get a little crack or two going through your low back. And you only need to move in the range of motion that feels good to you. So if your foot doesn't hit the floor, that's okay. Just go to a range that feels good. Whew. Keep going. Let's do one more on each side after this. And finish out your last one. Very good. All right, from here, press your hands below your shoulders. Tuck your toes under, squeeze your glutes, engage your core, press yourself up into a plank position. Now from here, you can either be on your knees or on your toes. Walk your hands a little bit closer together, feet a little bit wider apart. We're gonna go into rows. So one arm comes up toward your shoulder, lower that down, switch sides. Squeeze your glutes, engage your abs. Try to keep your hips really stable here. You're gonna hear me say this multiple times today, but it's almost like you have a bowl of fruit on your back and you don't want it to fall off. So we don't wanna rock too far side to side. Let's do one more each side. We're gonna stay in this plank position. Now from here, lift your arm up as you rotate out to the side. Nice big side plank, come back to center. Switch sides. Woo, starting to feel warmer. I hope that you are feeling good. And if you are on your knees, guys, rotating over to the side might be a little bit more challenging, so you can be here. You can be here. You'll see me do this later today too as an option. All right, just getting warm. Let's do one more on each side right here. And one more. And from this position, press your hips back into a downward dog. Drive your heels toward the floor. Press your hips toward the sky. Good, and now let's just pump it one knee at a time. Just get your hamstrings stretched out a bit. Very good, keep going, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay in this downward dog position, press your heels down toward the floor, hips back from this position. Come forward into a plank. Step one leg forward so your foot is on the outside of your hands. Now rotate toward the ceiling. Hand back down, foot back, switch sides. Rotate up, hand down, foot back, downward dog. So let's start on the other side now. Plank, foot forward, rotate, back, other foot, rotate. Button that plank, press to downward dog. We're gonna do 2 more. So we can go on each side one more time after this. Drive your hips back. Very good, almost there. This is our last one. And drive your hips back. And now stretch out anything else that needs stretching, you guys. Awesome job. That was the warm-up. So we've got more to come. Grab a quick drink of water if you need it. Again, you can use a water bottle as a prop or a light hand weight. Okay, I'm gonna start our timer, which is 45 seconds of work, and we're gonna go through each exercise back to back to back. So we're not gonna get a lot of rest here. Take a little bit of time if you need it. Again, listen to your body. That's gonna be really, really key. All right? So for the first exercise, I'm gonna take my weight out to the outside of my body, kind of perpendicular to me. From here, I'm gonna press into a tabletop position. So hands below your shoulders, knees below your hips, tuck your toes under, and now lift up and hold. I'm just showing you right now, right? The time hasn't started. What we're gonna do for this exercise is really contract our abs. If you need to, you can step your feet out a little bit wider, hands a little bit closer together. We'll take hold of the weight with one hand reaching across through our body, and then we're gonna move it over to the opposite side. So it's like a plank pass through. You can use any weight that you've got at home, or a pillow, or water bottle, whatever it is, keeping your back nice and flat. But we're in a tabletop position. Okay, so 45 seconds of that, then we're gonna keep on going through all the exercises. After we get through everything, we'll take a 45-second break, and we're gonna repeat this for 3 rounds. So in total, it's 18 minutes. Okay, let's do this thing. Woo-hoo-hoo. I'm excited. All right, my friends, let's begin in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So, I mentioned that bowl of fruit in the warm-up, right? It's back. It's right on top of your low back. Do not let your bowl of fruit fall, because that fruit's gonna be all over your living room floor. So make sure that you are keeping a nice flat back, pulling or zipping up through your lower abdominal area. We have 15 seconds to go. After this, we will take our weight and flip over onto our back in 10 seconds. Breathe. Try to maintain that stability. We're so close. All right, flip it on over. Option for the weight. Come into a dead bug position. So we're gonna be on our back with our knees bent to 90 degrees, knees right over your hips. From here, you can hold with your arms up right above your shoulders, either with your head and shoulders lifted or head and shoulders on the floor. Tuck your chin though to prevent straining your neck. If you want more than this, bring the water bottle or weight down toward your chest, out to the right, back to center, out to the left, back to center. So all we're doing is holding this position and maybe adding the arms. That is hard. We're gonna get more of a chance in just a moment. Okay, for the next exercise, place the weight, if you're using one, in front of you. We're going into a plank position. You can separate your feet wide here. Hold on to the water bottle in one hand. Raise it up above your shoulders. We're gonna rotate and make a nice big half circle with the water bottle. Repeat on the other side. So raise it up, make that half circle toward your hip, half circle in the opposite direction. Good. If you don't have a weight, do it without the weight. If you're on your knees for the plank, you're here, right? We've got just one more second. All right, next exercise, we're gonna come into a side plank. So place your elbow directly below your shoulders. You can be with your feet stacked here. You can have them crossed, or if you want to make this just a little bit easier for more balance and support, you can have your bottom knee bent and your bottom leg on the floor. So pick your option for the side plank. If you want a little bit more option to not kick your couch like I'm doing, option to lift your leg, but keep your shoulders stacked, keep your hips stacked and raised up. Oftentimes in my classes, I'll come over and put my hand right here and say, hit my hand, right? Keep your hips lifted up. Switch sides. Yoo-hoo-hoo. So since we're going through everything so fast, right? You can see we're not taking a lot of time for rest. We will after we get through everything. Right now, just focus on getting the form down. And if it feels like a lot right now, this is the first round. This is the intro. We've got 2 more rounds to really perfect these movements. 15 seconds to go. If you're on your knee, you can still be joining us with the leg raise. Whew. We've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next exercise, come onto your back. Take your hands behind your head. Keep your hands and your head on the ground for now. Raise your legs up above your hips. From here, lower one leg toward the floor, other leg toward the floor. Oh, hi abs. Tuck your knees into your chest and crunch up. Release from that crunch, lift your legs. Other leg lowers down, down, tuck and crunch, press it up. Down, down, ooh, tuck and crunch, lift it up. Whoop. Make sure that you do one at a time to really lengthen out the amount of time that your abs are under tension. Last exercise, let's flip it over. We're gonna come into a superwoman for this. So lay it on your stomach. Now from here, look down toward the floor. We're gonna raise our arms and our legs up by lifting. Squeeze through your low back, squeeze through your glutes, squeeze through your shoulders to lift your arms up, and then lower down, up and down. Keep your gaze down at the floor. We've worked a lot of the front side of our body, so now we're gonna get the back part. Whew. Make sure you've got space. So this is our last exercise. We're gonna recover in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so that was a fast and crazy way to get through round 1, right? We've got 2 more rounds of this. We've got about 33 seconds to go here. So grab a quick drink of water, wipe off that sweat, stretch out anything else that needs stretching. And I'll just remind you of each exercise that we're going through and continue to demo them. So follow along with me. We're gonna get through this. I don't know about you, but my abs were definitely talking to me on that. No doubt they are gonna be crying as we get through round 2 and round 3. Okay, we will need the water bottle if you want to use one for the next exercise. Find your tabletop position, feet wider than your hips, hands closer together than your shoulders. Take hold of the bottle, cross it through without letting that fruit bowl fall off your back. Whew. We have less than 30 seconds here. If you do not have the weight, you can be reaching. If that's too much for you, you can be holding. It's totally up to you. Make this work for you this morning. 10 seconds. We're going into our dead bug in 5, 4, 3, 2, flip it over. So dead bug, right? Either with your shoulders raised or on the floor, tuck your chin down. Option for the side movements, in toward your chest, out to the side. I kind of like to do this from a crunch position, so lifting my shoulders and my head up off the floor, but that doesn't aggravate my neck too much. So if it does aggravate your neck, bring it down. Almost there. We'll flip back over into a plank right after this. Sculpting our abs this morning with Super Sister Fitness. Woo, flip it over. Okay. You remember this one? So find your plank, squeeze your glutes, engage your core, take hold of the bottle. Nice big half circle around. Reverse it. Switch sides. Oh, hello, abs. They are definitely talking now, or should be, right? Again, if you don't have the water bottle, no need to use one. You can still do this just body weight. You can be doing this on your knees. You can even be lifting here, right, like we did in the warm-up. And release. All right, side plank time. No real need for the water bottle at this point, though I guess you could hold it in your hand if you wanted to. Whew. Okay, take your side plank. Option to make this one harder. Keep your hips lifted as you lift your top leg up and down. Now, it doesn't have to be a super big lift. Like, we're not kicking up toward our head. Just lift up enough. You can feel a squeeze through your glutes on the side that's highest, right? And lift high enough that you can still keep good form. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, switch. Here we go. Oh, okay. Remember what I told you earlier? Hips come up, shoulders stacked, hips stacked. From here, option to lift your leg up and down. There's still that option, even if you're on your knee. Even if you're there, that's awesome. Just keep your hips lifted up so that you're really engaging through your obliques. Ooh. You might even feel this more or less. I'm feeling it more right now in my glutes on the side that's closest to the floor. Almost done. Finish it strong. We're going into leg raises right here. All right, hands behind your head, legs up above. Option to just hold here or hold this crunch if you need to, but remember the combo was lower down, down, tuck, crunch, up, down, down, tuck, crunch, and up. If it's more comfortable for you to have your hands kind of outlining your hips here, your bottom, then take that option. That's great too. Tuck it and up. Press your low back firmly into the floor. Oh, all right, Superwoman, last exercise until we get a little break. Flip it over. Here we go. Up and down. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your low back. Keep your arms pressed out in front of you with just a slight bend in your elbows if that's doable. If that's not doable, bigger bend in your elbows. Oh, we got this. Let's keep it up. Almost there. This is the last exercise in round 2. Ooh. Finish it strong. I'm feeling it too. And rest. Okay. How are we doing? We feeling good? We've got one more round of all those exercises. So at this point, hopefully you've learned the exercise. You feel confident in the form. Maybe you've added on, or maybe you're really starting to feel it in all the right places. For the third and final round, I want you to push yourself. Squeeze your glutes more. Engage your core even deeper. Really try to take this workout for everything you can and make the most of it. All right, quick drink of water. We've got 10 seconds to go. We're gonna start in our tabletop. Show you guys from here. So again, with the tabletop, right, we have our toes tucked under, knees up. We're just moving that bottle or that weight, or we're doing this with nothing, just with our body weight. That's cool. Keep going, keep going. Wait, 25 seconds to go. Finish it. Seconds. We're starting round 3 of our ab sculpt workout. Woo. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right, flip it over into your dead bug. You know your options, right? Even if you're holding, that's great. Perfect. If you want more, press out. Back toward your chest, press out to the other side. Press your low back down into the ground on this. We got it, keep holding. Whew. Almost there. Finish out your last couple reps. Flip it over into our plank. I think this one is my favorite. Which one's yours? I'm curious to know. Okay, we're gonna take hold of the bar or the water bottle or the dumbbell or whatever you've got. Rotate. Bring it up. Switch sides. Nice big reach all the way through. Squeeze your glutes. Keep your hips lifted. Whew. Want to go through this slowly enough that you can really get it. Keep everything engaged. We've got less than 10 seconds to go. Finish it strong. 3, 2, and 1. Side plank. Let's go. Whew. Oh my goodness. Okay. Press your hips up. Make sure that your hips are pointing forward. From here, option to lift up and lower down with control. With ab sculpt workouts like this, yes, we do a lot of movement, but we really want to focus on controlling and stabilizing through our core. So if you notice that you're kind of like using momentum or bouncing or any of that stuff, re-engage, refocus on the form, and slow it down. Switch. This is your final chance with each exercise, my friends. We are so close. After this, we've got 2 more. Our leg raises and our superwoman, and we're done for the day. You can catch all the workouts that we're doing live on the Super Sister Fitness YouTube channel. So be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any of these workouts and that you can stay active while we're all staying at home. Whew. Keep it up. Oh my goodness, almost there. Okay, flip it over. Hands behind your head are outlining your bottom. Down, down, tuck, crunch, up. Other side, whoop. Tuck, crunch, and up. We got this. Down, down, tuck, crunch. Almost there. Ooh. My SSF squad. We're crushing this ab workout. You got it. Come on. And relax for just a second because we're going to go over onto our back. Don't relax fully. We got 45 seconds to go. Superwoman. This is it. Squeeze. Keep breathing. We're almost done. We can do anything for less than 45 seconds, right? That's where we're at. Finish this. Let's go. Last couple reps. And now you can relax. Oh, nice. work, everybody. Oh, really good job. Slowly go ahead and flip over onto your back. Oh, how are your abs doing? Are they talking to you on that one? Maybe talking, maybe yelling, maybe crying or screaming. From here, extend one leg straight. Hug your opposite knee in toward your chest. And now just gently glide your leg over to the opposite side. Option to take your hand, reach out to the other side, even look over your shoulder if that feels good. And just hold here. So we'll go through just a couple of quick stretches to finish this out. Oh. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Again, you can catch all of these workouts on the Super Sister Fitness YouTube channel, so make sure that you subscribe there. We're doing these live workouts throughout the month of April while we have these stay-at-home orders so that you can stay active and stay connected with the Super Sister Fitness community. And switch sides. Whew. There are a ton of workouts up already, so if you need some workout inspiration, head back into the video library and check out some of the last workouts. There's like some really cool, awesome ones for you to practice and try. Whew. Just breathe. Slowly let all of the excitement or heat or whatever emotion you were feeling at that elevated level during the workout, let that come down. Just recenter yourself. I always like to think of how grateful I am to be able to move my body for so many reasons, but one of the main reasons is how amazing I feel after a workout and how it resets me for the rest of the day in such a positive way. So now might be a good time to think about a little bit of gratitude. What are you grateful for today? Let's slowly press up and come into a lunge position with your knee on the floor. Now from here, squeeze your glutes, engage your core. You can press forward slightly. You should feel a nice deep stretch that comes through your hip flexors and into your quads, and just hold. If it feels good, whatever leg is down and back, reach that side's arm up. Option to grow taller and even arch back just a bit. Breathe. Let's switch sides. So as you are doing these workouts, squeeze your glutes, core engaged, lift up, option to reach. As you're doing these workouts, there are a few hashtags that you can use to stay connected with this community. Hashtag SSF Squad, so Super Sister Fitness Squad, right? SSF Squad, and then hashtag Stay Home, and hashtag With Me. Whew. Finish out your last deep breath. And release. Press your way up to standing. Let's take one final deep breath all together. Reach your arms up. Inhale, grow taller. And exhale. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Again, my name is Emily here with Super Sister Fitness. So glad to be able to bring you these ab sculpt workouts and many more workouts throughout the month of April. Thank you for tuning in. Of course, we love the likes, the comments. Let us know what you want to see more of. And if you really like this, be sure to subscribe to the Super Sister Fitness channel. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.